Okay guys, so we came out to this river to try to get some cool shots with the drone. I've already crashed it twice. I better not crash it into the water, that would be really bad. So they said to not calibrate the compass near big metal objects because it could interfere with the calibration of the compass, so I'll probably just like walk away from the truck a little bit. Okay, we're gonna give this a shot. Spin one 360 like that, and then the lights start blinking, and then spin another 360 with the nose down until the lights stop blinking. Okay, they stopped blinking. Calibration succeeded. So they say that you should wait until your drone has 12 satellites. Right here, there's a little panel that says, okay, now I have 12 satellites, ready to go. I'm gonna take it off out of my hand because there's lots of sand. I'm gonna try to not get too much sand in the drone. 15 satellites, that's pretty good. All right. Compass abnormality, magnetic interference. Maybe the truck's messing with it. Okay. What? Something's acting weird. No. Daddy. It says that it's safe to fly. Pretty good. At the beginning, it like started to take off and I was like, ah, this drone sucks. Like, why did it's just so bad? And then we went away from the electrical wires and then it worked perfectly good and it didn't have any issues. So far, I'm stoked. This is the Autel X-Star Premium. So far, the drone seems to be working pretty good. I was gonna get maybe one of the DJIs, maybe the DJI Phantom 3, but a lot of people said they liked this one better and maybe the quality was better, so I ended up going with this one. Okay guys, well I just finished flying the drone for my first time. That wasn't in my backyard, so that was pretty exciting, but also kind of stressful because you're not sure when the drone's gonna crash or when it's gonna get a mind of its own, it's gonna fly off in some random direction. I've already crashed the drone 3 times. Yep, once in the sand, once into the bushes, twice into the bushes at my house. But what I'm gonna do right now is a Q&A. So the reason I didn't put a video up like yesterday is because after the surf competition, I I literally just like crashed. Like usually I'm like full of energy every day, but after being at the surf contest for 2 full days and then doing some things the next day, like at the surf contest, like running around, checking when my heat is, like filming and all this bunch of stuff, I literally like got home and I just like passed out and I was asleep for like 13 or 14 hours, which is not normal me, but I guess sometimes you gotta just like take a break and like completely unwind. Like I didn't realize I was that tired when I was at the contest, but as soon as I left the contest, and I was like completely passed out. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is a Q&A. Haven't done one in not sure how long. First question from Max Mihalik. Q&A. What size waves are you comfortable in, and at what size does it become too big? Well, it definitely depends, because sometimes if there's a lot of current out in the ocean, the waves can feel bigger, and then also if it's like super glassy and there's not as much current, the waves can be big but not feel as scary. So it definitely depends on which surf break, because obviously if it's barreling or if it's like a mushy wave, it's going to be different how big I will surf. But maybe like double to triple overhead is like an average, but yeah, definitely depends on like all the different things of the waves. Next question from Riley Tong. Q&A at Tua, do you watch the WSL? If so, what's your favorite event? Well, sometimes I try to watch the contest, but sometimes it's just not possible because our internet sometimes isn't that good. So like the live stream of the surfers just won't load, and then I don't really want to watch it if I can't see what the surfers are doing. But I think my most favorite event is the Chopu one, or they call it the Tahiti whatever, because that wave is like insane. Some people say it's like where the ocean bends in half, because it's literally like the ocean, and then there's like a wave. So guys wipe out and they get sucked over the falls in the lip, and sometimes if they make it out, it's like this massive spit, just like psh, it's like super awesome. So I think that's my most favorite contest from all the contests that they do. Next question from John Senna. Do you think homeschooling is better than public schooling? There's no real exact answer to that question, because I think something that happens sometimes is one person says that like all kids that do homeschool are like introverted or like socially awkward, and then they tell it to someone else, and then that person tells that to so-and-so, and it just spreads like wildfire, and then everyone thinks that everyone who does homeschool is like socially awkward or something, but it's not true, because it definitely depends on which kid, because some kids may do better in homeschool, some kids may do better in public or private school. So it definitely depends on the kid, it definitely depends on how they are or how they work best. So there's no exact answer to that. Pip Jackson, apart from surfing, what do you do for exercise? Well, surfing, skateboarding, skimboarding, body surfing, swimming, climbing trees, running, jogging, I don't know, I just like adventure and climb all around things, and I guess that could be considered exercises. So yeah, mostly those things. Sometimes I'll do like workouts, sometimes other things, but yeah, not like, but yeah, just like kind of just like doing stuff, and that kind of just like is exercise, I guess. Next question, Sandy Pittman. Do you wax your surfboard every month or what? Please answer. So I'm not sure if you mean, do I wax the top of my, like re-wax my board, like take the old wax off and put fresh wax on every month? Or if you're asking like, do I only put wax on my board every month but not redo it? Well, I usually redo the wax maybe every month or 2 months or 3 months sometimes, basically like how I feel or how the wax feels. And then I usually put like a little coat of wax on my board like every day or every couple days, just to kind of keep a good grip. So yeah, hope that answers your question. And next question, NJ Raps. This is the last question. How old are you? Are you a scout? I'm not a scout, not like a Boy Scout or something, and I am 14. So I've answered this question probably millions of times. Maybe not millions of times, you know what I mean. But maybe if you're new to my channel, you might be wondering how old I am. So 14. So that is it for the questions. And I do have a positive quote. This positive quote is, don't wait for the perfect moment, take the moment and make it perfect. So what this quote means to me is a lot of people, they want to do something, but they won't just get out and do it. They try to wait for that perfect moment, like maybe filming, they wait for the perfect lighting or for it to be everything to like be perfect and maybe the perfect situation or something. But sometimes that perfect situation is never going to show up, and you just have to take whatever situation you have and make the best of it and do your best to make it your best. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. like I said at the beginning, I kind of passed out, so that's why I skipped a day. Yeah, I was actually asleep like the whole day. Okay, remember to do more awesome stuff. Doing more awesome stuff is just an attitude on everything that you do. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's hope we don't crash the drone really soon. And I'll see you guys tomorrow early in the morning. Bang!